a member of a group that is, I don't know anything about this group, so I don't even know if this is an accurate description. It says, member of conservative anti-gay group places homophobic cake order at LGBTQ. Really want some barbecue. Owned Detroit bakery. And it's called Good Cakes and Bakes. They faced a dilemma after they received the order. And the baker, April Anderson, said that they got this order requesting a rainbow-themed pride cake with an anti-gay message on top. And it was a 6-layer red velvet cake, and it said on the top, homosexual acts are gravely evil, and something Catechism 2357. So it was $40 cake, $10 tip. So she was afraid she would get a lawsuit if she didn't fill the order. So she filled the order, and the guy, David Gordon, is somehow associated with something called Church Militant Network. Although they said no, he's not, so who knows. But she filled the order, but she didn't put the writing on the top because her website, she actually had an out. Her website says it's special written messages. Those requests have to be placed over the phone or in person, not online. And so she did not put the message on top. She included a note, but he called to confirm the order a day ahead, but he never picked it up. And on the day that he was supposed to pick it up, 40 people showed up, apparently, and the cake was in the refrigerator, and then he never picked it up, so they threw it away. And then a day later, he called about the cake and was told he'd have to place another order because he didn't pick it up the first time. So then he goes out and says, I was denied services. I requested at a place of public accommodation on the basis of my beliefs. Well, you weren't. And then now they say, the baker says, well, we're not going to make this cake now. We're not going to make you another cake. So he's saying, I'm being denied. And they're saying, okay, well, they shouldn't have to make a cake. And see, this is where people who are like legitimate conservative and about conserving individual liberty, you shouldn't have to make a cake for nobody if you don't want to make a cake. I don't care if you own a bakery or not. If you're a baker and someone is a skis ball and you don't want to make them a cake, you shouldn't have to make them a cake. I don't care if you're a Christian baker and and like with Jack Phillips out in Colorado or this. It's your business. No one has a right to command your physical labor, your thoughts, your movements, your presence, all of it. This is not indentured servitude. It's a business. So they don't have to make nothing. And I just think if you're going to do a stunt like this, like, see it through, show up and get your cake. But, what is the point? I don't even like this kind of, sometimes I think stunts like this can be helpful, but sometimes, especially when it's like this. And then he was trying to say, well, I wasn't actually served. Don't sit here and act like you not showing up to pick up your order and then they have to throw it away, and then acting as though that was you being denied and trying to put yourself on the same platform of somebody like Jack Phillips, who literally had the state of Colorado go after him 2 times